I love it when a simple idea comes together, and a simple scrap lift makes it that much easier to achieve. Today's wonderful Scraplift Crafternoon is this layout from Artful Angel. It's using our scraps and it's using some mixed media. So let's get started in creating this wonderful concept. So I've got a very similar stencil and I'm using this circle background. I like this one. I think it reminds me of bubbles in the water, and that's what I'm going for because I'm going with a beach theme for my layout. Now I'm using Uncharted Mariner here through the stencil, and I'm using my blending brush here, and my sections are of course larger than the original, and that is because I am using larger photos. Hello everybody, it's Kathy here and I'm joining in with Scraplift Crafternoon. Once again, it's Sunday, can you believe it? It is just zooming along, and this is my favorite hop of the week. So as I said, I'm keeping it pretty similar to this week's inspiration by Artful Angel, and I'm trying to copy it with my own theme and touches. So I'm using some Scrapbook Fantasies papers here. These are leftover scraps from different collections that I'm pulling together, Fantasyland being one of them and Island Sands another, and I'm just cutting my strips ready for what I need throughout the layout as per the original. Now I am going to cut this beautiful wood grain here because I will need it, and I then need 2 more strips on the other side, and I go with the mottled blue, which ties in with the beachy theme that I'm going with here. So I'm using my distresser here, and I'm just going to distress all the edges of these papers. So Scraplift Crafternoon is run each week by Tara, the paper snob. You can go over to her Facebook group and check it out. Each week a group of us, there's 10 of us when we all play, that get together to scrap lift somebody who we admire and who we are trying to help support through social media. Now we reach out to that person and we ask if we're allowed to scrap lift, and we get their permission before we proceed. And today it's Artful Angel, and all her details will be in the playlist and comments in the description box down below. Now I love this hop because I get to see some very talented crew members create very different yet very similar layouts each week, and I really do love watching people interpret each other's layouts and creating from them. Lisa Cuneo is one of them, and she just is amazing to see how she works with her scrap lifts and the way she takes it and transpires a layout. So go and check out the playlist because you will be inspired by all the people, and I am going to spend time this week watching and catching up with what everybody else is creating. In the meanwhile, I've now distressed all of those pieces and I can start creating the layout. Now when you're doing the mixed media, yes, you will cover up most of it. Unfortunately in this layout I do, but that's okay because we all saw that it went down, and that's our secret, that it's there. And I'm just going to very much layer up my papers as per the original. Now I'm cutting in my fishtail banner here, and I do love a good fishtail. I'm really trying to keep it very, very similar. My colors aren't the same, my whole concept isn't the same, but the layout itself, the structure, is going to be very, very similar. Now I love a good fishtail banner. You just cut off that triangular bit at the end and then off you go. It is one of my favorite elements on a layout, so you'll often see me putting them into a layout because I do like the idea. It creates movement. Now these photos here are of my youngest. We were at the beach last December, and it was the second last day of the year, I believe, and it was really the only time last summer that we got to the beach due to my illness. We never actually ventured to the beach again, which is a shame because we all do love the beach. Having already been there once this year and been in the surf already, swimming, we will be there lots this year, I can guarantee. We just love the water. So this was taken at Stanmore Park Beach, and there's a little waterfall in behind my daughter here, and it was just very beautiful. And she, of course, standing and posing on the rocks, as she does for a photo quite regularly for her mum, because she knows that her mum loves to get photos of them. And you know, it's really important that we take these photos, because you never know when that memory is going to be needed to be re-evoked for somebody. So I am layering up all my pieces here, and I've now created the basis for my layout. The blue here is the printed strip that has text on it in the original, but I'm putting it into a copy the blue of the sky and the blue of the water of the waves, which you don't actually see in these photos because this is the rocks, but this is leading into the surf, where you can imagine the water being so vibrantly blue. Now I'm just popping these up on foam tape because I want them up a little bit, and that's why, so I can tuck in my elements. I am going to add in the blue, like I said, and that's going to add the contrast which is needed, and that will fit nicely in. I'm stretching my paper, as you can see, and that's the beauty. You can just stretch it. I did distress it with a distressing tool, but you just saw that I was using my nail there at the end to make sure that it was really defined and standing out. So I'm tucking this in underneath here and extending, and look at that, it just looks magic. I love the colors. So I do have a frame here from I think it's a Vicky Booten frame, and I'm just tucking it into here behind this photo as per the layout original. Because my space is different and my spacing is limited, I have gone with a rectangle as opposed to a square. I'm also using these fuzzy cut elements from Island Sands from Scrapbook Fantasies, which I'll put down in the box as well for the details, to use instead of the round elements that you see in the original. I'm going to use these beach scene postcardy type pieces. I'm just building up all of my embellishment clusters using this Island Sands concept with the rocks and with the florals and the beachy tones, and I will play around here. I did put in this the girl with the hat because it's a bit whimsical, because she's posing, and it's a bit for my daughter as well, like she's posing as well, so I thought that that was quite whimsical with her big sun hat and on the beach. I'm tucking in lots of different elements here, some shells, some flowers will go onto here as well. I've got some foliage to extend the length of the cluster, because you know that's important as well. I throw on these sunglasses here because my daughter's wearing her sunglasses, and I just love the colors. I think they capture the colors on the photos brilliantly, and I just love the richness of the tones that Alicia has created with this paper range. So I'm just tucking those into place. I will go off screen shortly after I've auditioned these a little bit more, tucking different ones in, seeing which one looks correct, and I have adhered them into place and popped different parts of them as well with foam tape, as you can see, to give that texture. Now, using pops of color, I'm going to build my visual triangle with my sets of 3 dots, and that's going to finish off this layout quite nicely. And as you can see, I am thrilled with how this has turned out. It's similar to the original, yet unique in itself that it is a beach layout and it has a different feel totally. So this is the beauty of scraplifting. You get the idea from somebody else, you're inspired by something, and then you make it your own. And I like how this has turned out. I really do love a good beach layout. It makes me feel of summer, and we really are in the throes of it here in Australia. So thank you for joining me today on Scraplift Crafternoon. It really is a great opportunity to see some talented people creating from other talented people, and I just love paying homage to the original artist. So this is my take on this week's layout. If you're new to my channel, I hope I've done enough for you to consider subscribing, because I really am aiming for 750. It's a big milestone for me. There is a full playlist link down below. Go and check out, everybody. Don't forget to hype this video if you are on a digital device. I really do need the hype so that YouTube will push me out further. And here's my next video for you, where I'll see you over there really soon. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, everybody.